Alright, Salad fam, hope you are having a fantastic day thus far. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and we got a brand new YouTube experience for you today with the latest play to earn opportunity in the form of chicken racing with Chicken Derby. That's right, we're going to be taking a look at how you can get started and how you can participate in the race and how you can start to earn some money. Without further ado, let's continue to stay calm, keep building, keep clucking, even in these troubling times. Let's proceed on for a little bit of finger-licking good quality content. Welcome, Salad fam, to yet another YouTube video, and Captain Cluck is very happy to present to you and I would dare say one of the latest play to earn opportunities out there for GameFi. Just kidding, it's Captain Aqua here, detailing what we have in store for you in the form of Chicken Derby. Yes, good old-fashioned chicken racing. And I think this is quite apt because I have recently moved to Manila, and cockfighting is quite a big thing here apparently. And now I get to enjoy chicken racing within the metaverse itself. So basically in this video, I'm just going to be telling you what the game is all about, how you can purchase your NFT, and what you need exactly to participate in a race. Alright, so basically when you join Chicken Derby, you're going to have this wallet details right here at the top right hand corner. And that will of course showcase your ETH balance and also your WETH balance. Alright, so you need to have WETH balance in order to participate in races, and that's going to be as part of the entry fee. And of course all this is going to be on the Polygon chain. Alright, so that is also going to work hand in hand with your actual purchase of the NFT on OpenSea. Let's check it out. And one very clear thing to highlight is that this game is going to be on the Polygon network, alright? So for those of you who are holding on to Ethereum, for example, when you go to OpenSea, by right, you can use that interface to bridge your Ethereum to wrapped Ethereum that goes onto the Polygon network. But what I would like to strongly recommend you is the Umbria Bridge, alright? And this is done very quickly with a fraction of the gas fees, alright? So from the Ethereum mainnet, you have to make sure that you are logged in with your MetaMask wallet and it is on the Ethereum mainnet, and you just convert your Ethereum into wrapped Ethereum so that when you hop on over to Polygon, you will see the wrapped Ethereum that will appear, that will allow you to not only purchase your first chicken within the OpenSea marketplace, but to also pay for the entry fees. Umbria Network, U-M-B-R-I-A. Okay, so I'm very happy to present to you Eugene. Yes, our first ever chicken from our Salad Ventures Coop. And while the floor is at 0.02, alright, I paid 0.05 for Eugene, alright? And I kind of shot myself in the foot there because I did a little bit of research and I wanted to see which chicken would be good in regards to talents, alright? Because apparently they have skills that they can use while they are running. However, the talent feature is not out yet and should be available to the game in the coming weeks, alright? So Eugene will probably perform better if he is able to use his cold snap. Let me show you what that talent is all about. Okay, so as you can see, you have your common talents. If you go to OpenSea, you will be able to filter all this out so that you can pick a chicken that you like. Some of them allow them to run faster, some of them allow you to target your opponents. But what I really liked about Eugene is that he has cold snap, which apparently has a high frequency. So I'm assuming that it happens very often during the race. So he might be better off running a longer distance race. I don't know. But it's basically a powerful spell that will send a chill to the tender bones of any nearby chicken. It's an AoE freeze. It's an AoE freeze, freezing other chickens in their tracks and allowing your chicken to take the lead. So now here's the question. How big is this AoE area? I don't know. And it won't really help if Eugene is in last place. He won't have anyone to freeze. So let's hope that he's not too slow, because this is a pretty good talent to have. And yes, he was half of the floor when I did that filter earlier. Let's check it out on OpenSea again. Right, so as mentioned, floor right now at 0.02. You have all these chickens that are available. If you take a look at this fella over here, you will notice that he has a chicken appult, which for a talent-wise, that's gonna be common, right? Common talent. So that is probably part and parcel of why he is priced so cheaply. And he could not be performing well in the race itself too, which is why the owner decided to sell him. Another reason could also be its heritage, all right? So basically you have the Dorking, the Leckenwälder, the Sultan, and the Sarama, which is basically the different breeds of the chickens. And of course, the rarer the breed, one can only assume the faster the chicken will be while racing. And he's got the Leckenwälder heritage, alright, which is not the most common. So I would call this the uncommon. I would call the Dorking the common. And of course, the Sultan would be like the rare. And for the final heritage, which is going to be your Sarama, that is going to probably be like your ultra rare, alright? So if you take a look at the OpenSea platform, you would be able to pick chicken that you prefer. So again, you watch out for the heritage, you watch out for the talents, and one more very important thing you have to watch out for is pecking order points. All right, it is detailed in the white paper, and pecking order points basically decide how much you have to pay for a race. All right, so this is quite huge. Entry fee is going to be big, and the rewards are going to be big as well. All right, so ideally, if you're going to be shelling out the cash for a top-notch chicken with a great quality talent, you want to make sure that he has high pecking order points so that he can participate in a race with very high rewards as well. So how you check your pecking order points is quite simple. You need to go to a separate website, and we're going to be putting down the link in the description below, which is basically chickens.d3gaming.io. Now, this will actually allow you to see your pecking order points. And you can see that for my token ID 9688, by keying in Eugene's details, I'm able to tell that he has 10, which basically puts him at the bottom of the pile. So for his racing fee, it's only going to cost me about 58 cents for the cheapest race, all right? So what I actually did was that I entered Eugene into this race in downhill dance, Thun, Switzerland. You can see that Eugene is there waiting to participate. He has so far taken part in 18 races. And I went to check his history and it does not look good, guys. He hasn't even come close to getting a podium finish. He finished 4th a couple of times. But for the rest of the races, he was absolutely trash. So I'm a little bit worried right now. But essentially, you can tell that for the entry fees, you don't need to worry too much about the pecking order, because even if you were to go to like a C, for example, all right, you are still able to participate in races that are relatively cheap, all right? That's a 58 cents, $1.46 USD entry fee, so on and so forth, all right? So it basically scales according to how much you pay when it comes to the prize pool, because obviously everybody is putting in that amount. It's essentially, if I'm not mistaken, it is essentially 12 times the entry fee. And the game developers will take a very small percentage of that to add to their prize pools for tournaments and to keep the game running, all right? So essentially, even if you were to get yourself a pecking order of S, all right? Let me just see whether this theory is correct, because I'm also sort of like discovering this now for myself. Yeah, even if you have an S pecking order chicken, you can still participate in cheap races, right? Look at that, 97 cents, $1.94. That is great, okay? But essentially, when you are up against chickens of the same pecking order, it is all going to be quality versus quality, which is why I would say that it is a good recommendation to maybe find a D chicken with 29 pecking order points, because that will actually make him the best out of the Ds, all right? Or a 49 pecking order point C chicken, for example. Okay, so this is all coming off the top of my head. I really do not know whether that's going to be effective. But again, if you want to check out the pecking order points, you got to go to this website, chickens.d3gaming.io, and the link will be in the description below. Right, so again, back to the OpenSea platform. I suppose you could filter this out. I did want to show you guys why I considered Cold Snap to be a little bit of a steal there. Okay, so apparently a few more just got listed for 0.44, so the joke's on me now. Because I could have gotten these guys that were a little bit cheaper. But hey, Taking a look here, we got, let's see, docking. Okay, so we do have the superior heritage, I suppose. That's a bonus. I really do like the color composition though. I would have really preferred to have picked up this chicken. My goodness, I'm feeling a little bit sad now. There's another one going at 0.44. This is a docking as well. I think he's very plain and ordinary. He's a male, which is registered there as the rooster. And there's really not much else to look out for other than for its heritage and also for its talent, all right? So I'm actually curious to see that for this very nice big bird looking character. Oh, it's a rooster as well, so it's a boy. Yeah, I would have preferred to pick up this one. Okay, so here's the deal. If you go on over to details, you can actually see the token ID is 13928. So when you go to the filter, 13928, and you filter this in, you're gonna get this fella, yeah? Yellow, blue, English mustard docking with cold snap, all right? That's him. And with the pecking order points of 25. That's good. That's good, all right? So he's pretty high. For the D zone, this would have been a much better chicken for me to purchase. How unfortunate of me. Yes, how unfortunate. Don't make this mistake, guys. Now, what about the other one? 32978. 32978. Let's filter that. And we got somebody with 20 points. Yeah, so honestly, not a lot better than the one that I was holding onto because the perfection is also listed as 90. But the other guy at 25 has a perfection of 91, all right? So his stats are clearly superior compared to the 90s, all right? So that's what you want to do. You want to search them carefully, and you want to pick one that is of the highest pecking order points amongst that pecking order category. So a very brief reminder that all the details are in the white paper, and it's going to be available at the website itself. It's just one click away, right smack here at the top with tutorial, all right? So this is how the game interface looks like. And once more, we're just checking in on our chicken to see just how many people have participated. Unfortunately, there are still only the 4 of us. And how this is going to work is that the chicken and hopefully the entry fee will be returned to us once a 4-hour timer has expired, all right? So if we are unable to fill 12 chickens for the race will automatically close and the chickens and money will be returned to us. Now, I'm sure that many of you are very excited to see how the race actually looks like. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show that to you during this video. However, we can watch a replay and check out some of the results for Eugene himself, okay? So Eugene, not very impressive, like I said, okay? Because if you take a look at some of his results, he did try his best for his previous owner in the last 2 races because he managed to finish 4th and 4th. But if you just take a look at all of this, right? These are races that have been earning the owner absolutely nothing. So I'm a little bit glad that he managed to flip Eugene. And I was able to give him a little bit of that rewards. Although now this sort of paints Eugene in a very bad light. And I'm a little bit concerned for us because he has not gotten close to any form of consistency when it comes to a podium finish, and he must be absolutely crushed to see all these 4th place finishers, all right? But again, we are hoping that the cold snap attribute will come into play, hence making him more viable in this PvP arena, okay? So, you know what? Let's cheer Eugene on in what was his closest attempt towards a podium finish. I did see a very exciting race earlier just for fun, but I think that was a public race, and we might not be able to find it anymore. So we just hit the watch replay button. It's gonna load. And I think we're gonna have the music activated because it's so funny as well. Go, chickens! Bok, 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 bok. Okay, so chicken Eugene is listed as chicken 18417. And for those of you who need to see where he is the fella with the orange comb, right? And wild moss body, all right? So it's green. So you can see that he's trying to stay there with the pack. He's doing pretty well, but he's nowhere near the top 3, which are currently here with Chicken 196, Yolks on You, and Andromeda. Oh, we got Kane that is coming in as well, just over to the top, and that fella is actually right next to Eugene right now. Once more, Chicken 18417 in 5th place. He is really doing his best, but you can see now that the top 5 is starting to pull away from the opposition, with Hendromeda dropping into 4th place and Kane just starting to get his groove on by getting into that 3rd spot. Chicken 196 from Devil Beats, all right, is doing very well. And just for some clarity, right, this is actually the name of the coop. So now, obviously, our coop is called Salad Ventures. Eugene used to belong to Hot Wings Racing. So Andromeda was doing very well at the beginning, and now it looks like he's going to drop off. But all of a sudden, it looks like Eugene, who was holding on to a 4th and 5th position early on, is losing out to the bottom 2 here with Chickens 15508 and Chicken 32249 from GameStop. And he might want to push ahead, but you can see that the top 3 are just too far ahead. And I have a feeling that this is really down to the perfection in regards to their stats, all right? So they just cannot compete with the 91s, all right? Just that one single digit, the pecking order points of 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 compared to a 10-pointer Chicken is going to make all the difference. And you can see there is a really huge burst from Eugene right now. All of a sudden, he's sprinting towards the finishing line. He gained so much ground there, but it's a little bit too late because he could only finish in 4th place, and he could have earned at least $1.60, a little bit of a profit that would have been if he managed to finish in that 3rd spot. All right, so as you can see here, my friends, it is a make or break kind of situation. All right, if you want to be able to get that podium finish, check your pecking order points properly, make sure that you pick up a good talent as well, and if you can afford it, go for the rare heritage. All right, go for those that are more superior, although I have a feeling that is only going to increase your pecking order points. All right, so do your own research with the white paper and make sure that you look out very carefully on OpenSea. We got a 5th chicken! Yay! It looks like we might be getting to see our race hopefully within the next hour or so, although I feel that it's going to be very unlikely unless they flood in all together. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will have the full report for you regarding this race and all the races that we will do for our upcoming Chicken Derby content. You have yourself a clucking good day. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, we would love to hear from you down below in the comment section in regards to what game you would like to see us review next. We are always on the lookout for interesting opportunities and ways for us to educate the community here at Salad Ventures. And as always, for the growth of the channel, your subscription and a big thumbs up will be going a long way. So I personally would like to thank you in advance. As for now, stay calm, keep building, and we will see you next time for the latest in our journey into Game 5.